I don't care what society thinks. They're nothing anyway. They're no better than me.
Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated? Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. See all this and more when you see on stage, in person, that crazy mixed up.
I like being set apart from people. I like to be hated.
Safe Word with Jason Rouse.
Pig.
Hey, this is Jason Rouse, and welcome to the Safe Word Podcast. Today on the show,
Welcome.
Aunt Dave and Jerk.
Hey.
You're going to have to move your asshole a little close to the
moving
microphone if you're going to make me hard.
Okay.
So, I don't even know where to start. This is like such a weird thing for so many reasons. I'm somewhere...
It's weird.
I'm in Northern Ontario, and how'd you make this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You just have to blow it.
I'm in Canada first and foremost. I left Los Angeles on May 1st, made my way back to the country, and I've been hiding in Hamilton, Ontario for the last, May, June, July, August. What month are we in? August. So yeah, those many months. And I have 2 shows coming up this Friday. I'm doing a Ben Bankis's show in the Brickford Park in Toronto, and then I'm at the Comedy Bar in Toronto on Friday. Kamloops Comedy Festival, 8, 9, and 10. And then what else is going on? I think Vancouver the first week, Kamloops second week of October, and there'll be some Ontario dates coming up. September 11th, there'll be a show in Hamilton. You're going to want to come to that.
Super not funny.
And there's going to be, I don't know what's going to happen, but let's introduce my guests, Aunt Dave and Jerk.
Yeah.
Up here, you're going to have to move in even more. Everyone's got to be about
I'm moving in.
3 feet from the microphone. And
Did I get an introduction at all?
Aunt
Fucking
Dave.
8 times.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Aunt
Senile.
Dave.
So I have a question.
Oh, God.
Like, if you're gay, right, can you get
Shut up.
cavities from sucking cock?
I don't know, maybe if the guy's dick is wrapped in candy canes. I don't know. Are you worried about giving diabetes or blowjobs?
No, it's just that I just got a new set of dentures.
Well, they're busted.
Oh,
You sound
man.
like you got a fucking flute in your mouth. Abraham Lincoln's got better teeth than you now. And they were
Abraham.
wood. Abraham.
Abraham.
So we're here in Northern Ontario, and fuck. What have we been doing? We caught a fish. I caught a fish.
You caught 3.
I caught 3. None of them were keepers.
Did I get an introduction?
Aunt Dave is here. Better known as Shit Pipe Gary.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. You can follow him on an upcoming episode of Catch a Predator.
By the asshole.
Oh, man. Fuck, I don't even know what's going on. My movie's coming out in the fall. You can check out Spare
That'll
Parts.
be fucking good.
It's going to be great. Now, I don't know. I think it's going to be good. The trailer looks great. Spare Parts, the
Or
movie.
horrible.
Or horrible. I don't even know, like... Dude, like... I just got the do's and don'ts for stand-up comedy indoors. The COVID virus. You have to wear a condom on the microphone. Wash your hands. One person on a stage.
It's kind of normal when you blow the microphone.
Yeah, I've put that microphone so many times in my ass.
Yeah. I'd wear a condom.
Closer.
I said I'd wear a condom.
We're sitting by a campfire in the wilderness, and I don't know. I didn't even know what, like, First of all, Elroy drove me up here. It took fucking 37 days. We left
It's
Hamilton.
only a 3-day drive.
It's a 3.5, 4 hour drive.
Yeah.
4 hours, right? Mm-hmm. It took us
from that shit.
12. Oh, sorry, 11. I didn't mean to
And
be
a
rude.
half.
11 and a half hours.
Plus 3 minutes.
We
and 4
took
seconds.
such the long route through Bancroft over to here, which added another 9 hours onto it. Fuck, I don't know.
I have a cold sore.
Yeah, but you
That's
got
usually
them on your balls and your pussy.
Yeah, can I have a cigarette?
You can have a cigarette, yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke it up.
Smoke it like a cock, you faggot.
Oh,
Who isn't horny?
That was really rude. I need a light.
I need a fucking girl with no mouth and 2 vaginas. But you don't see the deli tray flying around me, do you?
Give me a light, will you?
You were married to a woman, right?
Twice.
You married twice
The same woman.
to the same woman. How long have you been married now?
Fuck, 4 or 5, 6 years.
6 years. Well, how long were you dating before you
No,
got married?
probably fucking 4 or 5 years. I don't know, like a couple of years anyway, 2 or 3 years.
With kids.
No, and then we had kids after.
Was that planned?
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, like we weren't not trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because you know how terrible our parents were to make a decision like,
Well,
what am I going to carry over?
I was pretty sure I was nothing like my parents, though,
Yes.
which made it a little easier.
Yeah.
And
There's,
I was, pushing it for time. It was either, then or never.
that's true. And
Was that before the sex change? Or,
Yeah. Yeah.
as you
That
can,
was fucking funny.
you can tell by his voice, he's a beautiful woman. Fuck, it's really nice up here. Like, what was the, is your voice box bothering you again there, old wooden teeth? Fucking Zamp here playing a fucking pan flute out of his ass.
Oh.
How many times do you shit yourself a day?
Oh, man, he filled up the outhouse today.
6 times. 6 times a day.
Yeah, I've been shitting in the outhouse. It's kind of nice. I like the window.
Yeah, it's kind of nice how it stinks.
No, I like it. Actually, you know what? It's been difficult because I get an erection.
Oh, God.
Because when I smell shit, I know anal's just around the corner.
And then Dave knocks on the door.
Dave knocks on the door to get out. He's like, I can't come again. I'm leaving.
I'm bleeding.
Aunt Dave.
Oh,
Who shits standing up on the seat?
I do.
Aunt Dave.
I do.
It's
you,
like
you can contract
every time you take a
venereal
shit,
disease.
it sounds like someone's throwing pool balls into the bucket. It's like, what are you eating to make your shit sound like tennis balls hitting this fucking wave pool?
I didn't know I ate 6
we
condoms.
actually had cockroaches in that outfit.
They were beetles.
They were cockroaches.
They were the Beatles.
No, they were cockroaches.
Oh, man.
We don't have cockroaches in this part of the
The thing
country.
about having an outhouse, you have to get it pumped out every
Month.
month, or
Or get someone to drink it.
drink.
Yeah.
I don't mind shit.
I like shit.
It's the piss that bothers me.
Does it piss bother you?
No, it doesn't, but that's what stinks, actually. It's the fucking urine.
Yeah, you get that.
The shit just dries up and doesn't smell. It's all that fucking stale piss.
Well, I know, like, this wasn't like a real adjustment. You kind of been doing this for years in some form or
Yeah,
another.
yeah, absolutely.
Doing what?
Shitting in the woods.
If a bear shits in the wood, can you hear him?
Not if you got his dick in your mouth.
Who made that song anyhow? The
Bee Gees.
if a tree falls in the forest,
Bruce Cockburn.
was it?
Yeah.
No.
Lawrence Fishburne.
We're going to go do some fishing tomorrow. What did we catch? About 3-pound bass?
I don't know how big it was, but definitely edible.
Yeah, I haven't been
We
fishing
got to
in
try
30
to catch
years.
pike tomorrow. And
I know. I definitely want to get a pike. It tastes so good.
fuck yeah.
Do you have a
It's so
favorite
silky.
fish to fuck?
He likes
yeah,
carp.
carp,
Like suckers.
catfish,
He
suckers.
likes the
Catfish?
suckers, man.
I don't know if I put my dick in a fish's mouth. They got those little barbed teeth. And
Yeah,
they're
but
definitely not a
suckers don't.
muskie.
Suckers are smooth.
Yeah, no one's ever going to get busted for fucking fish.
Yeah.
Because After you
They
fuck
have no
something,
rights.
everybody knows you got to eat it.
There could be people with a fish fetish.
You're looking at one.
You know.
How do you think I got all those scales on my balls?
I thought that was sparkles.
I bedazzled my nuts. I don't know what the deal is with the United States, but I got to go back in for Halloween. I'm going to fly back Devil's Night with my face spray painted orange.
You should go straight to Florida.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that where all the dead people are?
No, there's oranges there.
Oh.
Florida
Orange.
orange.
Did you fuck a dead body?
Who?
All of us at the same time.
Isn't that called necrophilia or something?
We call it Wednesday at my house. Or sleep with your mouth open Tuesdays. Actually, it gets it every day. I don't know. Well, are you with the same lady this last marriage?
Yeah,
For how many years?
36.
Is this John's aunt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, John's aunt. I can't say much about it.
John's Van Zant.
John's Van Zant. I think I saw him in a movie once. John's Van Zant, the kickboxer, right?
Who are you talking to?
I gotta go back to the rat race on Friday. Actually, I'm gonna go help my uncle with a fence,
Oh, that'll
which will be
fucking fun.
light work. The only thing that I don't like, which I love about this place, you guys have no nails.
No.
There's no nails.
No nails.
I'm so paranoid.
I do my nails.
I heard that. I painted your toenails with a hammer last night while you jerked off. Black and blue again, Randy. Bang, bang, bang.
That's why you woke up at 4 in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah, he had his legs duct taped behind his head and his dog was licking his asshole. He's like, I think my bike's broken. I'm thinking
That's
about
why you got cramps, dude.
I'm going to make a sex tape.
What does that involve, though?
Penetration,
Usually, yeah.
A porno. Would you watch it?
I would watch it, definitely.
What if it's just me beating off in a lawn chair at the end of someone's driveway?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I got a couple driveways to send you to.
I know. I think people,
I think
guys
they-
bring girlfriends to their shows and sit in the front so they'll break up with them. I've seen it happen a bunch of times.
sweet.
Fuck it, let's go. And he's like, fuck no. And then he goes like, fuck you guys. Na 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 na. Fuck you.
Hey,
Dave, sing us a song.
I've made more girls cry doing comedy than I did doing life. Well, I did some time in a high school in Hamilton, and it was awful.
and you survived, though.
Yeah, that was the easy part. It was just dealing with the trauma afterwards. But I'll tell you, though, it really fucked me up with dealing with women. I didn't know, like, flower. I thought you just spit on somebody to let them know you like them. Out of your cock.
Or shit on them.
I used to just jerk off with my hand and rub it in their hair, and I go, I guess we're together now.
On the bus. Some girl in front of you.
No, you guys are out of the dating scene. I'm out there.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It's totally weird.
I wouldn't know what to do with all the fucking apps and shit.
Yeah, no.
Like, I could just
no,
go get
none of
hooked
that
up.
worked for me. I'm more of a face-to-face
Oh, yeah?
guy anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's weird, man.
my
You might as well just get a
online-
hooker. That's
Yeah.
what all that shit is.
Well, that's
you just
what
don't
it
pay
is.
for
I will. Yeah, now all the girls are hookers. They got social media and follow.
free hookers. That's all they've done. They've turned themselves into hookers that don't get paid. With these fucking apps, you can just go.
No, but
Bang
they
some
solicit. Some girls will straight up take me out for dinner. Or they use the way 100 roses, which means $100.
Right.
They use roses.
Okay, but is
man.
that what, like, what's this? What are the apps?
Tinder.
Yeah. So is that one of them?
Yeah, that's probably
So-
the most
So
popular one.
they'd be hookers by saying 100 roses.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're telling you straight up that
Yeah.
this pussy costs you $100.
Right.
Oh, my God.
And like you go on, you're poking around on Instagram, and you're like,
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this person. They have 5 million followers. And it's
What?
yeah. There's loads of it. You'll see people look, and most of them are just hot young women that have, and they set up these. Look at, I'm not hating. I just hate the guys that empower these people
Yeah.
through their bitch mentality. they are so fucking whipped out by pussy that they send these girls free shit all the time. The Amazon wish lists and stuff. They literally say, "Buy me this, this, and this,"
Jesus.
and it'll get mailed right to their house.
Brutal.
That's a hustle.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's
whatever.
probably some Russian dude sitting there with a picture of some hot chick saying, "Send me some
these
shit."
That's the thing. You'll see these girls will get these nerdy boyfriends that they never fuck, but they know how to post and take photos and create social content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they drag these losers around with a tripod and they take poses at Runyon Canyon and they do all these
It's like
athletic
that
shit.
chick that I showed you from.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the same
And they
shit.
never fuck me is what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. No, they do fuck me. But, I got fucking yelled at by a comedian because I robbed a hooker in Vegas.
You took her money?
No, I just
Her
didn't give it to
hard-earned
her.
No,
Oh.
Yeah, I was short.
he took her
Like
virginity.
$37. And she goes, I want it all. At like
You
4.
should have just said, "I just gave it. I gave you it all."
No, I didn't want to get into a fucking knife fight with some tramp at my buddy's mansion in Vegas. No, I wasn't doing it. So I end up oh, you would love this. This is a pick up this hooker at the Porn Awards in Vegas.
You picked her up.
Yeah.
Like it was hard work, right?
Yeah. First of all, she goes 300, and I go, look at me. 300? Am I hideous? Put an orange under my jacket and hop on the bar, piss into a cup. That's a 300 guy. I wear a condom on both fists.
So you haggled her, and then what?
Because it was American $1 bills. It looked like I had a strap of cash in my wallet.
Okay.
But I didn't realize what I was spending at the bar. This is years ago when I used to drink and do fun stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm short $37, and she's I want my money. So my friend's place is in a gated community. It's a beautiful house. And the gates, there's 2 large gates, about 15 feet high, steel gates, and then 2 doors on either side, and the security guy booth in the middle of this. So there's one gates are for ins and ones are for outs, and there's a security check. You got to be waved in. And so I walk out with her past the security gates to get a taxi to go to the ATM. And
Just ran back in.
she wanted all the money that I had, and I said, no, I'm going to give it to you all at once. Because I didn't want her to say, no,
Yeah.
there's another 100, whatever, right? So I'm trying to be a gentleman here at the end. And she's on the phone for like 15 minutes at the end of this driveway. And I'm like, who are you calling? Get the taxi here. I'm standing on the outside of the gate by the booth. And she decides to go over around the other side to talk to the security guard to get him to call us a cab. And I'm looking at the gate and I'm like, the odds of somebody coming through this gate at 3 or 4 in the morning is almost impossible. But if that fucking gate opens, I'm gone. I'm sitting there, I'm watching her disappear around the corner. I'm looking at the gate. All of a sudden, this Porsche Cayenne comes through the gate. I hop through the gate. Clang. I'm home in bed in 5 minutes, sleeping.
How'd you get there?
From the security gate to my friend's front door was, because it's like a little neighborhood in this locked-in city.
Okay.
So from that front door to the gate was only a 5-minute walk.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So once I came,
She was already out?
we were both out waiting for a taxi. And I was like looking at these giant gates and the door opened and she got nothing. Well, not nothing. A torn asshole and some hair ripped out of her hair.
So you got it for free.
And you
I got it
kept your
free.
money.
I got a free one.
That's funny.
Man.
And then I told this comedian that and he yelled at me. And I said, who hasn't seen the fucking movie Pretty Woman? You get the money first. Wash your hole and go back to school because you ain't ready for fucktown, madam. Anyway, yeah, so
Then
that
she
was my
had to
last time I was in love.
Nice. That was the last
I don't know.
decade ago.
How many of my ex-girlfriends do you remember?
Fucking no. Oh,
Well, Leslie.
there's got to be a couple, eh?
Nah,
Oh,
I remember-
Hambone.
Hambone.
There's 2.
Oh, the one who was built like Louis Anderson?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, now he's giggling because you got a thing for fat guys.
Fat and chubby.
Well, you went out with Candy's friend.
Tanya.
Tanya. That's the only one. I remember we made fun of them, her and Katie, because they were wearing bikinis and cowboy boots. Plastic cowboy boots
That was fun.
and bikinis. Yeah, no. And then, we were arrested
Yeah.
that weekend.
Was it that weekend?
I think it was that
Probably
weekend.
was, yeah.
Jerk and I were arrested. Actually, I'm not even going to bring this up. Yeah, I can't even bring this up because it's off record.
Yeah.
Except when I went for my green card, my immigration lawyer brought it up in the meeting.
That's right.
I was like, what?
They still had a record of it.
They had a record of it since
So minor,
'91.
too.
It's crazy, but if I had gotten arrested now for something like that, they would have tacked on all kinds of deviant bullshit.
Sex offender, no.
Yeah, and you'd never be allowed in.
Yeah. So
They have enough
anyway,
sex
I'm
offenders.
reformed. I'm a model citizen now. Did you ever stop drinking at all?
Do
For
I?
more than a month?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I stopped for a long time.
More than
Like a year.
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't drink. Like, this is
No,
my third
no.
beer, and I never drink more than one, really.
Yeah.
Like, I can't anymore. But anyway, these
But
are light.
before
These are like American
12, what was your worst year of pissing? Was it in Kitchener the last year we were there?
beers. I had some drunk nights in Vancouver, too.
Yeah, probably with me.
Yeah.
At the Niagara.
definitely. Yeah, we did.
I
A
almost
lot
went
of
over
those
the-
nights
yeah.
were just like super.
Ride our bikes in Niagara because you could bring your bike
Yeah.
inside
And then we were never allowed to ride down the stairs, but we would do it
Yes.
every time.
every time.
Yeah, stop. Out the door, bust the door down, and out we go.
And then they stopped because then all of a sudden there was 2 BMXs,
And that was 40.
10, 30, and then the whole hallway was just, we throw
Yeah.
our bikes in a pile.
Yeah.
And people were getting pissed because we were like taking over the skate bar.
Fuck.
But that was good. That was 90. I
Here's
moved there in 93. You moved there, what, 92?
91.
You
But-
moved there in 91.
91. But I'll tell you a funny story about the Niagara. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Right across the road, there was a pizza joint. You remember that place?
Yeah.
It was
99
okay.
cent
Yeah,
slice.
a buck slice, piece of shit, whatever. But anyway, me and Mike went in there after the bar one night with some friends. I can't remember. And these 2 girls, they were sisters. They were always on to us. And he ordered his fresh, hot slice of pizza. It just came out of the oven.
Yeah.
And she was talking to him, and he just went, smack, right in the face, and like burned her face. And we left. Some guys were trying to fight us, kind of, but we're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I
It was
remember.
funny. Smacked her in the face with
Didn't
a
you have a
super
bunch
hot
of?
slice
Didn't you have like a
pizza.
martial arts club after you in Kitchener at one time?
Yeah. Like partially mafia guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I've lived a very sheltered life,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, but you don't
Yeah.
sound like a girl at all.
Nothing.
But your pussy stinks.
Oh,
Yeah. Lift up your balls so I can see where my dick's gonna go. All 3 of them. That skin tag that you shit out of. I'm making myself sick here.
Fucking skin tag.
Oh, gross.
oh, that's bad.
Aunt Dave. Oh, gross. But tomorrow's going to be fun. We're going to do a second part to this tomorrow. We're going to do some fishing and some swimming. I couldn't believe how warm that water was
Yeah.
when I put my hand in it on a coldish, rainy day. But tomorrow's going to be hot. We're somewhere in the middle of the woods in northern Ontario, and I've been helping Aunt Dave and Jerk here skin dicks. And it's gonna be an adventure as
Yeah,
long as
sure.
Elroy's not driving me
To
home.
get the smell of fish on your hands again. Hey?
Oh, I love it.
Hey?
I
Deja vu.
have an old wig that I wring out fish heads in and bang the shit out of. I winch it in a door frame and then hole hammer it till the hair falls off.
Oh, it sounds like fun, man.
Queer.
You're the voice of raisins. Hey, this is part 2 of Jason Rouse's Safe Word. Aunt Dave and Jerk are here in northern Ontario. We went out and did some fishing. You stayed in your trailer and beat off while we tried to chase fish around.
Yeah, I didn't go.
We, how come, like, I have to go back to Toronto tomorrow. Good.
Yeah. Good. Good.
It was an interesting week.
Good.
And a painful one too.
Did you fall?
It was painful for my ears last night at 4:00.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, me and Aunt Dave here are sharing a fuck bus. so it's like sleeping in a mailbox. It's tin, right? The whole thing is like encased aluminum can. And so any kind of like movement, like you can hear squirrels and chipmunks running across the roof at night, and the thing kind of rickets a bit.
Those are rats.
So Aunt Dave decides to check out the old fucking snoot tuba and just fucking pass out, pilled out, with earplugs in, snoring. So I start screaming. Hey! Hey, asshole! Dave!
That's what woke me up.
And you guys are just up the hill about, what, 30 feet?
30 kilometers.
30 kilometers.
Dave! And I was like, oh, fuck. So I called Dave.
Snores are
And
the
he
worst.
just went, oh. And
Yeah.
then I text you, but your phone was dead.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, fuck, Dave's probably dead. Oh, well, I'll go back to bed and deal with it in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sure his body will be more pliable then.
Fuck.
There was a road check. What else? It's weird. It's like everything happened, but nothing happened at the same time. It was perfect.
Did a bit of work today.
The weather was okay, even with the bit of the rain that we had out of the gate.
Today?
No, the first couple of
Yesterday.
weeks
Oh,
I
yeah.
was here, yeah.
Yeah.
We
The
had
first
those
couple
wet
months.
days and stuff. Like, what do you guys got? Because this is not your first rodeo, but like, what's winter entail?
Oh. Well, it's, you know what, last year was decent.
Was it?
No.
You weren't really here all winter, though.
January,
There was
February.
there was a couple cold days where we fucking
Saturday.
would work.
What do you get,
and then
5
go
feet of
sit,
snow?
Go sit in the car. Yeah, at least.
5 feet of snow.
Yeah, but not all at once.
No,
But
I
yeah.
understand that, but a lot of people have no idea what snow is.
Yeah.
And when you say 5 feet of snow,
Well, here's an example. The year before, fuck off beer. We at the end of October we had a foot of snow, and then I went to Toronto for a couple weeks at a trade show,
yeah.
and came back, and it didn't go away, and it kept snowing. So the end of October until April, we had a minimum of 3 feet of snow all the time.
It snowed the first 2 weeks of May when I was in Hamilton.
Yeah.
I was like, I was wearing shorts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with a sunburn, and I show up and I got a parka on, and the
Then you get
fucking,
freezer burn.
fucking, it was snowed twice. I was like, ugh. I know that it's winter's death rattle. I wasn't going to see more than snowfalls, and nothing was going to stick. As Canadians, the weather's a serious factor in our lives. Like,
Yeah.
you don't fuck around with winter.
6 months.
You
of the
could
year.
fall
Here
down
anyway.
in the snow. Like, I met a bunch of people, especially in Scandinavian countries where they drank a lot, where it was very common for people to get drunk and die in the
Oh
snow.
yeah.
Right?
It doesn't happen around here, but it does happen in Canada. Like,
They're
Definitely.
called isoholics.
Isoholics,
Yeah.
there from old Ed McMahon over here on the lawn chair. Somebody, you told your wife you were queer on Facebook?
No,
Oh,
that
John
was
did.
me. I did
I was fine.
for him. Ted McMahon.
Here's Johnny.
Well, when was the last time you were in the Hammer?
When my dad died,
So was that 8 years ago?
6 years ago,
6 years
8
ago.
years
My
ago.
dad
I don't
is
know.
9, 10,
Yeah.
almost 10 now.
I was
found
actually impressed by the town. I thought it was a whole lot better. I mean, the
Oh, yeah.
people were still horrible, but at least it looked better.
That's what I said. I go, this would be an amazing city if you
Yeah.
could get rid of the locals.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
exactly.
mean? I do my
Yeah.
little hikes up in the morning, up the Jolly Cut there,
Yeah.
and I look over the city at 8 a.m., and it's quiet, and I'm like, oh, there's a nice little bridge. Okay, an industrial factory, some parks. It looks green.
Beautiful
and
old
quiet.
homes,
Yeah,
brick
yeah.
homes.
It's
Nice.
They're doing a lot of. They're building 2 movie studios in Hamilton.
Nice.
Like that's going to be huge. But again, all the scumbags are
Yeah,
going to steal
ruin
all
it.
the camera equipment
Yeah.
and beat up the actors. Like they will. Like if somebody from Hollywood shows up and he's like being loud or like trying to draw attention to themselves like they do when they're out in public, like people with some sort of status or in a TV show or something,
Oh yeah.
somebody's going to sucker punch them right in the
Yeah.
face.
Or smash a bottle over there.
Did you grow up in Ontario?
Yeah,
Dave?
Yeah, Toronto, Aurelia.
Toronto, yeah, you told me you showed shoes at the Yorkville Mall in 1952.
Yorkdale.
That was 1852.
1852, at Yorkdale Mall.
Yeah, Yorkdale. Mahar shoes.
Mahar shoes.
Yeah,
I
it
thought they
was-
sold saddles and chaps.
No. That was a good time.
Yeah, you get to look at women's feet all day, right?
Yes.
How does that make you feel? Do you have a foot fetish?
A little bit, you know.
You have a foot fetish?
Yeah, true enough.
Really?
Yeah. No.
What he means is a dick fetish.
You have a dick
Oh, we got
fetish?
company.
What's going on?
Gabe has a dick fetish.
Aunt
Did you
Gabe.
get me one?
No, this is the only one that was left.
No, there's one in the door.
No, there's not one.
Then there's one.
I
in the
poured one
shelf.
out.
I put one in-
Actually, I
This is
poured
the
6
only
out.
one That was in beer.
There's one in the door and one in the shelf.
You already drank the one in the door.
No,
What
I
is this?
dumped it.
Who's on first?
What?
Abbott and
No, I'm just
Costello?
kidding. I thought there was.
Who's on first?
No, it's fine. I don't want it. No, I don't want
That's what
it. No, it's not
He's
even good.
drunk enough.
Yeah.
I
But
can go get wine.
No, it's
It's really
fine.
fine.
He tried to give the dog
Did
a
you drink
hickey.
half of it? What is it anyway?
It's the lager.
Throw it in his face.
Are those shrooms kicking in yet?
Have you taken mushrooms?
Yeah. I started in Vancouver. The first time I ever took them, I was at a mushroom party.
Uh-huh.
And Lisa's like, remember Lisa?
Oh, yeah.
She goes, here.
Tobacco.
Yeah, Tabasco juice.
Yeah, tobacco.
Pardon?
juice.
Yeah.
Just tonight?
No.
But anyway, she goes, here, just if it's your first time,
We're still in 1995, okay?
just have one stem and just like wait a while.
Yeah.
So I had a stem and I'm drinking a beer and I'm like, man, I don't feel anything. And the guy walks by with a mounded plate full.
Yeah.
And I just grabbed a handful. I'm like, no. I'm like, I still don't feel anything.
Oh,
They're
no.
not working. No. Just like
Yeah.
plowed a bunch
Overdid
down.
it.
No, I didn't overdo it at all. I had the best time of my life.
Yeah.
Loved it. And then
never
I was
did it
kind of hooked.
since?
I didn't do it every day or
You
anything.
never chased, that's one thing, you never chased ultimate highs.
No.
No.
No. Get
What
on your
about Mr.
bike.
Shit Whiskers over here?
Yeah. I know,
With the dick
I don't do
fetish.
shrooms, but I've done.
Oh, you don't do shoes, but you'll lick a battery of a car.
So
Eat out a fucking 7-year drifter. His fucking shit-soaked wig for an asshole. Oh, God. What is
Why are
the
you
worst?
way over there?
This is warm.
Pardon?
This is warm.
Oh.
This lady's just come up on our camping trip.
she just walked out of the woods.
Oh. You must get some, well, you get weirdos coming around.
Fuck.
Yeah, the people just walk up. Like I notice every time a car goes by, you guys look at the car
Yeah.
because you know exactly who's in and what their motive is.
Just keeping tabs on
Yeah.
who's around.
Yeah, it's weird. You get these
Yeah.
people just kind of pull up and talk for an hour
Yeah.
and then leave, and that's part of their gig.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the people who live here all year round. Is there any like normal retirees?
Yeah. There's lots of nice, normal people, but there's enough shit people
Yeah.
that it drives you crazy.
You gotta get a gun. I'm gonna learn how to shoot guns.
Let's do it now.
I got this hand grenade I found. I don't know.
I put the food away.
Are we done with the? Is
The
this
food in the
is
cooler.
this first floor kind of cap? You're actually dipping into the second story of this now.
Yeah, like pretty. Well, we can anytime now, but I just wanted to get a few more up before we start.
What's the deadline for this? Are you
End of the
on
month.
schedule?
End of the month. I think
End
so.
of the month.
Yeah.
So what is this? Adding the second floor and that's it?
Yeah, and some roof rafters.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be able to do it.
And you assemble everything, the roof rafters and everything here.
Yeah, I think we'll do a few and just make sure they work, and then
And then what do you
Be done with
do?
it.
Bring this in a flatbed, like
yeah, take it all apart. Put
Yeah.
it on a truck, like a logging truck.
stack it,
Yeah.
strap it. drive it
drive
out
it
there.
over, and then start putting it together.
And you drive, what's that thing called, that forklift thing?
That Zoom Boom.
Zoom Boom. That's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
You drive that over there?
No,
yourself?
they usually. Well, I don't know if I will. I don't think I will. We'll just rent a piece of equipment at that end.
Okay.
He might actually buy something too.
Uh-huh.
He was thinking about it.
In that house we went to today, it was like pretty sprawling property.
Yeah, she has 50 acres there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the garage is big as like a medium-sized house.
That's a private lake, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's her gig? Is she like a doctor or something?
No. I think her parents owned a factory or a company that
Okay.
made pharmaceutical stuff.
She looked like she had a medical background.
Yeah. So yeah.
So fucking...
Yeah. So she has 50 acres, but her parents own the other 400 around it.
Yeah. How many acres are we sitting on here?
11.
11.
Yeah.
Wow.
I should have brought you. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some time and go for a hike.
Have you done the whole
Oh
property?
yeah.
You looked at your markers and
Oh, yeah.
property lines and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole different game out here. Like the whole lifestyle thing is, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like people are been so detached from the planet
Okay.
that I think people are so fed up with the rat race. And there's no safety in numbers anymore.
Yeah.
That people are seeking out more of a, now there've been, all these companies have cut so many people, and the top cream of the crop has been forced to work from home.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, I'll just have a nice place to live and put an office in the garage
Yeah.
and keep my job and live a cleaner lifestyle.
Yeah. I think it's great. I don't know, like. Yeah, I think this area is getting bombarded from
I bet
very north and
statistically,
same as east.
all these kind of D and E kind of places to live in Canada,
Yeah.
the places on the outside of regular cottage country, like
Yeah.
this is a dirt road
Yeah.
in front of you here.
Yeah.
So you're not going to see asphalt for what, another 10 years, 20 years,
if ever.
right?
Yeah.
Not in your lifetime. So that what kind of baggage comes along with having a dirt road? Because you're dealing with plumbing, electrical.
It's unorganized, right? Township.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember my grandparents' cottage. Like, it was ordeal just to get the city to plow to
Yeah.
their part of the
Right.
cottage area.
We get lucky that way. I mean, there's enough tax dollars in the area that they do our roads all the time. There's shitty times where they don't come often enough,
Yeah.
but they've been, a lot of complaints has happened, and it's better. But,
Backup generators, firewood,
Yeah, always.
water.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you got?
We had a
Do you have
power outage
four-wheel
for-
vehicle? What is that? Is that a four-wheel?
It's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
But we had a 3-day power outage, but luckily we had a pizza oven at the time.
Oh yeah, he was
That-
saying
yeah.
that. And
So
the
we just cooked
mosquitoes
all
would
our food
burn
in
up
there.
before they touched it.
Yeah. But we just we had feasts. It was great actually. We didn't suffer all from it, but some people do. They're not prepared for it.
Is just the pizza oven just happen to be a thing that you had? Or?
No, we built it.
Oh, you built it?
Yeah, specifically for pizza, but we ended up using it for all kinds of stuff. It was
Oh, I bet.
best food, man.
How long did it
So
take to
good.
heat a fucking pizza oven with fire?
Well, it took a
5
good
hours.
5 hours to get
Yeah.
topped up for pizza anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But we made breads in it and slow cooked stuff overnight in it.
Pizzas cook in like
Oh,
4
man.
minutes or
Like
something?
2 minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So good.
They're so good. I miss good pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna build one here.
Yeah?
Not this year, probably, but next year. Where are you going, Pig?
He's gonna go beat off on my shit. Every time I fucking dump a 2-tier coiler up on the old rat hole over there, he goes in, hovers over my logs, and tries to make himself come without throwing up. Aunt Dave. You can follow her on Instagram, Mrs. Shitmint. He found my vibrator.
Norris is gonna come out now.
You're gonna get bit. That dog has the cleanest, sharpest teeth I've ever seen. They are white and
Puppy
fucking
teeth.
pointy all the way back. Are they puppy teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look. I'm glad he's friendly because he's got big mitts
Yeah.
and fucking trap jaw mouth, and those kids fucking step on his tail, yank his ears, and he's just licking their faces.
Yeah. Loves them.
You're not gonna get that with a grizzly bear.
No, he's a saint.
He's pretty cute. I'm gonna steal him.
No.
Come on.
He'd do well in LA.
Oh fuck! On a leash.
Super hot.
I would actually meet women
Yeah.
with him on a leash.
You
Full
should rent
grown?
a dog. Just rent a dog.
Especially if his name was Chuck Norris. We'd be like, oh my god. you're
Yeah.
so close.
Can't you rent dogs there?
No, because then I get attached. I can't. I couldn't
Just for a
abandon.
just for like, I'm gonna go to the beach and walk the beach today for an hour.
No.
I'm gonna rent a dog for an hour.
Because then I start making eye contact, and we start
With the dog or
communicating.
girls?
No, with the dog. And then the dog, I'm like, this guy will be. Or
What if
girl
it's a
goes-
dog that you just fucking hate though, like a barking Shih
like a
Tzu?
Pomeranian?
Yeah, like just get one of those.
Then I would grab the leash and swing it 3 times.
Okay, well,
and throw it up
something
on
in the middle of the road that you don't really
A
like, but you
Labrador?
don't hate.
Oh no, poodle.
Yeah, get a poodle. They're horrible. No one likes them.
Yeah, but I'm not going to meet women. I'm
No,
just
you'll
gonna
meet
get-
old ladies.
Yeah, I'm going to meet old ladies.
But maybe
and
they have
jacked up gay
granddaughters
guys.
that you could.
No, what is the best dog to meet a lady?
I don't know. Anything
puppy.
cool.
Yeah, any
That's all it
puppy,
is.
right?
Yeah, any puppy.
Any puppy.
Rent a fucking puppy.
Because they think it's their practice baby.
Yeah,
It's gross.
yeah.
And they start calling it my baby. That's a deal breaker for me. First of all, if you get a cat, fired.
Done.
Fuck you. Okay? Any girl that I'm hanging out with that has a box of shit in her house can go fuck herself. Okay? Now, if you got a dog that I call string cat, all right? It's like a dog that I can throw with one hand. I'll throw with one hand. What's the worst thing that you've ever fucked?
That vast
Dave?
mouth.
Dave,
Dave?
no comment.
No comment. Is that a French name? Oh, great.
Oh, it's
My
sorry.
aunt's name.
He's back on Grinder again, looking for grease men.
It's Tinder, man.
Tinder.
Checking out,
Growler for
Grindr's
gay
the
bears.
men's one.
Binder.
Binder.
checking out the locals.
Yeah, what do you do? How do you, like, you guys aren't single, but did you grow up in this area? So what it was like dating in high school? Because from what I gather, you kind of go to your whole academic career with the same 60 to 100 people.
No, there's 600 people in my high school.
600?
But you weren't in class with all of them.
Yeah, but I
Or
hung
the
out
same
with.
age group.
600 people in a warehouse. Math!
But I mean, like, it was, I don't know, it was different than the city because we had, like, bush parties, but everybody would
We
go.
had bush parties.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's, like,
How many
more
bush
here, like-
parties have
Did
we
we
been
burn
thrown
down?
out of? Yeah, yeah.
So we, like,
Who's throwing beer bottles?
we had, I don't know, the dating scene was fine up here.
Yeah, I feel like
We had,
square
like-
dancing and making out with your aunt.
No, that's not like what it
No
is.
offense, Aunt Dave.
But then we also had, like, the Kaz bar, which was, like, you know, in the summertime,
Yeah,
every Friday and Saturday there'd be a lineup. You wouldn't, like, you'd wait an hour to get in.
the
It's a
only
shitty
nightclub.
Yeah, but it was like a shitty little cottage bar, which was great. And you'd meet people there. I mean, I did. I was a bartender.
Oh, perfect. That's where you want to be, right? Supplying alcohol to the fucking local retards. You know what I mean? How many people do you get, like, that are, like, real, like, old school logger, like, bushman?
Not at the Kaz bar, I mean, for sure.
Kind of guy that comes in a bar and just puts his dick on the table and goes,
Never happened.
he wants a whiskey.
Never
I don't know. You
happened.
put your dick on tables before, haven't you?
Probably.
Yeah, I know it's a different time now, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's not acceptable.
it's not acceptable. But I was never, when I had it out, it was never hard.
No.
I was never hard.
I'm never hard.
It's hard. Can you get a hard on and laugh? Oh, look, his track pants has turned into a
I
sundial.
just have to look at you. And
Yeah,
start laughing.
and you get a hard on and laugh. Oh, the dog just threw up.
Hey, how'd the dog get it?
He has his ways.
Yeah,
Do you know what he was in?
Yeah, he came out after you howled.
we got a husky what mix?
Shih Tzu.
Shepherd.
Pomeranian husky.
That would look
That's what I
so
should
bad.
tell people. What is that? It's a
None of your
Pomeranian
fucking
husky.
business.
Now fuck off.
Husky shepherd mix, and he's
Yeah.
brown. He's cool.
I think he's like an Aussie Shepherd.
Okay,
Husky Aussie Shepherd.
but what's his parents look like? Because he looks like he's gonna get
Sharon
a
and Ozzy.
better. He looks like he's gonna be about 70 pounds.
Oh, I'd say he's like 50 pounds right now.
Yeah, he's gonna 20 to 30 pounds. He's pretty cool though. He's well tempered, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's dying to get out and
He's
bang
friendly,
something.
like super friendly.
Yeah, no, he's such a sweetheart, and he's a little wild too. Like you can see that he's still got a bit of like wolfy blood
Yeah,
in him.
yeah.
The way he kind of moves around and stuff.
And his eyes.
Yeah.
Just kind of look like.
Yeah, they're more right up front. Yeah, I'm gonna steal them.
Do you?
I don't know. I had some dogs when I was a kid, but
Those are hot dogs.
those were hot dogs.
I used to eat a lot of hot dogs when I was a kid.
Yeah, because that's what 7-Eleven we could steal.
Yeah.
How
Or
much
afford.
money do you think you stole from 7-Eleven?
I can tell you, from one store.
100 grand?
No, but not a small amount. I stole several unopened full packs of scratch tickets.
Oh.
Had to have been worth 1,000 or 2
Yeah.
in one sitting.
Yeah, we ripped the
And
whole
then-
thing off.
Yeah, and then
Off the front.
No, I got in the drawer
Okay.
before they were even in a display.
Jesse was like the master
Yeah,
thief.
he used to hide in the rafters in the fucking jewelry stores.
Yes.
And steal
Yes.
gold.
Edwin jeans and shit.
Fuck.
And
Are you serious?
he
Yeah.
used to take his
And then
jeans.
Sell it. Keep it.
Sell it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
always, everyone
Thousands.
needed cash flow. When we were poor.
How
Like-
did he get out?
Oh,
We
he waited
break
till
up.
the store opened.
Yeah. And then walked
And
out.
then he'd walk out, like
This
when
is
there's
the
people
80s.
there. No cameras. There wasn't cameras then, right?
Yeah. Or he
They were
would-
probably just starting.
He
and-
took a hockey lace and pulled it through the bottom inseam so his jeans would cinch, and he could tie a bow underneath and tuck it, and wear baggy pants and fill his whole pants. He looked like rodeo clown walking out of 7-Eleven, just full of. You could see sandwiches sticking out the tops of his pants, and just walked out bow-legged with about $500 worth of horse shit in his pants. Jeans, all those
Yeah.
guys would just steal
watches.
jeans, watches.
You know what we used to do for the watches?
Swatches.
We put the wa-
Spin the containers.
stop it,
yes.
and then
yeah,
put
yeah,
your
yeah,
hand
and
in
they'd
the
fall.
back and
Because
take
you could
one or
flex. It was a plexiglass octagon with a carousel in it. And they put all the swatches on it, but they were open on one side. So if you spun it the one way and stopped it, some of the watches would fall on the top of the jewelry cabinet. And there's swatches in a jewelry store.
Yeah.
They're not really watching the plastic
Yeah.
watches, but BMX and Swatch put out like a huge, X Games style travel thing where these BMX kids and extreme sports types were getting like huge checks from soft drinks and action sport watches and stuff and shoes and
I couldn't
Swatch.
believe it. Back then, I thought, man, these are expensive. Like they're big name watches, and they're
I have one that we stole.
$50.
Yeah.
I remember they were $53.
Yeah. Oh,
that
that's
was
right.
such a lot of money.
Yeah. That was probably about $500.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
us.
No, but I mean, we had zero anyway, so
No.
it was like
No.
extra.
No, I think I bought one and ended up with about 30 stolen ones because we'd wear
Yeah.
like 9 of them.
Yeah, I remember
one
trying
arm.
to sell them for cash downtown, and I was like, I'm not a hustler and bustler, and I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Some guy, of course, right in Hamilton,
Yeah,
some guy
yeah.
haggled me down to like $5.
Yeah.
Like it's a $50 watch.
Yeah.
Brand new. You give me
Skids.
$5,
You're
and I
in,
had
like,
to do it.
Yeah. yeah, because you had to eat that day. It's like, Yeah, we used to get the super big gulps cups and fill
Yeah.
them right to the top with chili. The pump chili with the cat food, the kidney beans, and the fucking cayenne. And eat that and try not to shit your pants on a bicycle ride to the other end of the city. And have people, Genos, throw fucking rocks at you.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody didn't get run over by an angry taxi driver in Hamilton.
Or anybody driver. Because
I remember there was a car wash right across from this. You had to be, there was no relaxing. You'd be looking at something across the street and all of a sudden, go!
Yeah, someone else would fuck you over.
You hear a window break, go! It's like, it's in the middle of the day. You can't do that now. Anyway, guy comes out, blue line taxi driver, comes out of the car wash and just starts wiping down his hubcaps. And Rick fucking whips an egg. It looked like a quarterback. Just in slow motion, boom, on the door and put a dent on the side of his door. Blew out the egg. The guy peels in a U-turn, goes down a one-way street the wrong way to chase us up a side street. The guy peels around, just misses the oncoming traffic, cuts up the side street. And keep in mind, he was angry for a reason. We've been torturing this. We actually wouldn't mess with the other cab companies. There was about 3 other different cab franchises in the city, but for whatever reason, Blue Line was marked. I think they tried to run one of us over or whatever, and this guy peels up the street. And keep in mind, we're hauling ass, but we're also laughing at the same time because we do this like 60 times a week. Right? And this guy, and I'll never forget this, he's got a tire iron and he's running. And this guy's fucking moving. But I noticed he's got cowboy boots on and it's in the spring, so all the shoulders and sidewalk areas in the city have a good inch of sand from the salts from the winter. So this fucking guy goes to take one of us right out, and that crowbar bounced fucking Mach 10 right between us. King, clang, cling. But when he threw it, he slipped, and the fucking crowbar went flying, and he smacked his head on the ground and was out cold. And we laughed and kept riding. So now his car doors open sideways in the middle of a lane that he's not supposed to be in, and he's unconscious, and we're peeling away, crashing into each other. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it was,
I have a funny cab story.
Okay.
Me and Mike came back from the Niagara once. We were going over the Granville Bridge.
This is in Vancouver.
Yeah. And it was a rainy night, like drizzling. Mm-hmm. And we both had to piss, and we're still on the bridge. So we decided to just piss over the bridge, but we happened to be right underneath the cab company on Granville Island.
Uh-huh.
And there happened to be a guy fueling up his cab right underneath us.
Yeah.
So we were totally pissing all over his head. And every time he looked up, we'd just step back.
Yeah.
And then, we both took 2 like full pisses on this guy's head. And he just thought it was rain. And then he'd put like his book over top of his head while he was fueling up. And he'd be looking up.
Hey, that rain smells a lot like asparagus.
But we were laughing so hard we couldn't even get home. That's when we lived on 14th and Fur with
Remember when I
across
took
from
that
lawnmower
shit on the
place.
floor in front of Leslie?
At the apartment?
Yeah, on the newspaper.
Was I there? I don't think I was there, but I remember it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not together anymore.
What'd you do?
Oh,
shit.
I wanted to find out if she really liked me for who I really am.
Yeah.
The log father. And I made her hold my hand while I took a shit on a newspaper in the kitchen.
She toughed it out for a while after that, though.
Yeah.
It was never the same, probably, but
No.
she was probably just like waiting till she could get out.
Yeah. That's definitely what happened. We decided to move back to Ontario, and then all of a sudden
Did
I
you
couldn't
guys
get her
move
on the
back
phone.
together?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we moved back at the same time, but we were pretty much breaking up during that.
Were you already in the comedy stream?
I started comedy in June of '96, and I moved back to Ontario November that
That's a
year.
real relationship breaker
shit,
right there.
Yeah,
For sure.
I thought you were there
Maybe,
for a
like,
little longer.
96, I was
No, I
in
think it was
grade
about 3.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I think about 3.5 years.
Right.
That was enough. The only reason I moved back to Ontario is I knew that there was more clubs
Yeah.
in that area.
Yeah, to jog around.
Like you were talking earlier, how many people want to drive from Vancouver to Saskatoon to make $300?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't willing to do that more than once just to see Saskatoon. You know what I mean?
You can have this chair in a minute because I gotta go to bed.
You get your sunglasses on.
I know it's so bright.
It's not even dark.
Look like Elton John's butt plug.
It's still daytime, Dave.
The fire's too bright, man.
The fire's too bright. You're just getting horny because I took a shit earlier. He's like, oh, now there's room for me. He actually goes and puts his cock next to my shit to see if he's got the, you know, the depth to cover the spread. The spread. But I ate like 6 cobs of corn. So your dick is going to look like a lampshade when you pull out of me. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, Aunt Dave.
You're disgusting.
I haven't said nothing yet.
You're the worst, man.
You're so gross. You're so gross.
Grow
I
up, you
can't
pig.
believe you fucked this guy's hand. Again. I don't know. I have
AIDS.
I got AIDS, but I'm gonna do some shows tomorrow. So I'm gonna post this tomorrow, and I'm gonna do some shows, and then September 11th I'll do some shows at a show in Hamilton. I don't know what else is gonna happen in Ontario around that time, but October first week Vancouver, second week Kamloops, and then maybe Edmonton and Calgary after that. But back in Los Angeles, California, for Halloween. Hopefully there'll be a red band show or something. Death Squad. We'll see what happens. But check out Near North Log Homes on Instagram. Is it Near North Log Homes?
Yes.
And the Facebook page is the same?
Sure. Pig.
All right. And Dave,
Good night.
are you going to be here
Yeah.
sometime in September?
Yeah.
All right.
You coming back?
I'll come back.
Right on.
I got
Dave
kids.
has come on his back.
I
You
got.
got kids to influence.
I
man.
got. No. I got. I'm gonna find. I think that fucking cop that stopped us is gonna be my wife. I'm just gonna put handcuffs on her. And anyway, you'll read about it. My suicide letter. Thanks for being on the show, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, Chuck Norris, better known as Whiskers now. What did I rename?
Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Whiskers. I got the kids calling the dog Mr. Whiskers now. I'm very proud of it. I can rename your whole family in a week.
I know.
It'll be fun. But anyway, they'll decompress.
I'm super excited to see what my name is.
I haven't thought about that yet, but you keep talking to me like that, you're going to get a name. John's just saying bitch all the time. I don't know what that is. But, yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys. It was a fun week, and I'm looking forward to coming back. This Canadian trip was long overdue. You know, we've been talking about this for probably about 3 years, and it just took a global epidemic to free up some time to come up here. I just saw a shooting star. Should I make a wish?
Though, like, if you'd come like 2 years, even like a year ago, we would have had like a wing in the house for you, and like it would have been like a
Now
really
we have a
different
fucking
experience.
piece of dirt,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. No, that's fine though. Like, all I asked was, do you have the internet? That's really all I cared about. If I was in a tent on a dirt road, I was committed to do that. You know what I mean? And when I saw the trailer and my top bunk with the hole drilled out of it in the bed, this guy hangs his dick through a fucking knot hole, and I gotta ring the bell and go, I think we're at a hot dogs, Oscar. Anyway.
Is this the light switch?
Yeah. Every time I pull the light switch, these balls drop down. And then it smells like burning socks. But yeah, it was. This was definitely
You're sick, Dave.
a Canadian heritage moment. So tomorrow I'll embark on my way back to T-Dot and see if I can get in a fist fight with a cop because of a fucking comedy show. Anyway, everyone, go fuck yourself. And any last words?
Nobody's talking. No last words.
You got words?
None.
Pig. 4 more minutes.
I don't care what society